And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Stemperia Live. I am here with Stephanie, who is from a la Carte Scrapbooking in Quebec City. Hey, Stephanie, how are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Or
good. I'm
good
good.
afternoon for
Good
you, I guess.
evening. Good
Evening.
evening.
Right.
Yes. So we today we were chatting, and the time difference gets everyone. So it is currently 9 a.m. for you.
Absolutely.
Yes. So 10 p.m. for me. And I mean, look how bright-eyed you are. That hot chocolate's done wonders for you.
Thank you. I've prepared something for you to start
Oh,
because I know you like snow,
yes. Yes.
and it snowed last night. So even though I'm not a morning person, I brought you a jar of snow.
Stop it. Oh my, look at it. Look at it glisten. Oh, Stephanie, you have just made my day. Wow.
I see
So,
people are coming in. Martin is a huge part of your or team at a la carte. She does all the
oh,
pre-orders. Yeah.
yes. Okay, so I'm going to start clicking and we're going to start saying hello to people. So, Crafty I am, how are you? And we have the boss, and
Yeah.
bonjour. We
Bonjour.
have,
Bon
yeah.
matin, tout le monde.
Oh my. Now I thought Spanish was a nice language, but just hearing you then, I'm like, maybe I need to learn French too while I'm at it.
Yeah. Why not?
Wow. Oh, hi, Jan. So we've got Daisy. Hello. Okay, there are a lot. So I'm going to click through and we're going to, yes. Hi, Kelly. I saw Cindy Crane. Hello, my dear. It's snowing.
Christelle is one who helped me with the mold.
Yes.
So
You did a great job. I've seen your work. Mwah, it's beautiful. And I love how you've just mimicked it's snowing from my reel in Budapest. So good
yeah,
job.
and yeah, Christelle, I brought in snow. Look.
Oh my God.
It's real.
It is beautiful.
I don't know how long it's gonna last though.
I'm assuming your heating would be very good in the house.
Let's say the eating is well, we keep it comfortable in the house. So 21, 22 with the birds.
Oh,
But
that's a good
so
temperature.
I'm in the basement, so a little cooler. I'm gonna put the jar on the floor, and we'll
Yes,
see at the end.
probably.
Okay, let's remind me at the end. See how
I'm
your snow
hoping
is doing.
I'm hoping you're wearing slippers or at least socks on your feet.
I have socks.
Excellent. Okay.
I'm not gonna put my feet in the snow. Come on, man.
I
Leave
would
it
have
there.
just dip a toe in. It'll be fine. Just to
No,
see how cold it is. Nope, not happening.
I don't like snow that much. Come on.
I am so excited to be coming in March. You've got no idea. So this morning I was talking with Stephanie and she took me outside and it was nighttime. The snow was like this deep. And I said, if you don't find me in classes, I'll be making snow angels outside, just rolling around in the snow. And it's snowing right now. I cannot wait. Okay, so, oh man, we thank you everyone for popping in and saying hello. Yes, it's. We will keep the snow for you. Please do.
I told her last night, she said, please bring a jar in of snow in the freezer to have some when I get there. I said, no worries. And I brought her outside and said, in Quebec City, you are sure there will be snow mid-March. No worries. No worries.
Yeah. A bath of snow. Now you're talking my language. That would be fun.
You can do that.
Well, I mean, we could make some really fun videos of me in a bath with snow. I don't know if I could teach afterwards, but we can give it a crack.
No, let's do it after. So stay a few days more
So I go home with the chills and I'm not, that could be some time off for me.
Bon matin, tout le monde. Bon matin.
Okay, so I'm still, hi Janka. So I'm still going through. We have a lot, which is fantastic. It's really good to see. So we should get crack-a-lacking because I've seen the project that Stephanie is doing and it is amazing. Did it dry?
Excuse me, I didn't hear that last part.
Did the glue dry overnight?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so what we might do is we'll flip the screen. So I'll take you out. I will do a quick run through of the classes that I'm going to be teaching next month.
Yeah.
And then you just give me the thumbs up so I know when to pop you in. Okay.
That's good. Sounds great.
Excellent.
I'm ready.
Let me. Pow. Okay, so we've still got comments coming in. Bonjour. Okay, so for those that don't know, I will be teaching at a la carte scrapbooking in Quebec City. So the dates are the 15th, 16th, and 17th of March. So I'm going to quickly run through so that we're not going over time. I have done a video which I will post either tomorrow or the next day with links and showcasing the projects. But we have my Queen of the Seas. So this class, you will learn how to harden fabric. Now I have, yes, there's Christmas Queen and then Cosmos Queen. So I have been teaching this for a year now. It is a fun class everyone loves. Okay, the lights are not showing. Anyway, I do have a video that I will show you. So then we have the paintbrush case. And you get the paintbrushes inside, and I teach you how to cover the paintbrushes. It is a really, really cool project. You will be the envy of everyone at a crop. Okay, so then we've got the book box. Ta-da! You will make it, assemble it, build it, and the best thing is, if you do the art journal class, it actually fits in there, which is great. So with that said, art journal class, you get the art journal. You get everything to make 1 page, this one, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you will, that's the back. So very fun class, full of technique. And the last one, very quickly, Stephanie, I'm going to be very quick, is the stone paper folio, which you make from scratch. And it has pockets, has flips, flops, opens up, we've got pockets, and then some detailing on the back. Very fun class. So if you are anywhere near Quebec City for the 15th, 16th, and 17th of March, you can head to the website. I'll have the links in my Facebook and Instagram post. Please, would love for you to come and join us. Okay, Stephanie, you ready? I got the thumbs up.
Yes, okay. I'm ready.
So I'm going to move.
As ready as I can be.
Look at this project. I'm just going to make you
bigger.
I
think there's a little bit of glare, but well, we're going to do that cooking show style Farrel, okay? I have some parts that are already prepped, but let's see if we can make another one of these this morning.
I'm excited. So because
let's go.
We're gonna have some people here that speak French. Stephanie's going to translate as well because I don't speak French, unfortunately. But where we can, we will translate for you.
So I started with 9x12 canvas, and I was really torn at not using this beautiful lady But,
Mhm.
you know, I just buy more.
I
Just
know.
buy
Do you
more.
know when I got the collection, I was like, I don't want to touch it. So I've actually kept one untouched
Oh, yeah?
because to me, the
That's good.
mermaid is so beautiful. So I've tried to use everything else but because I don't want to cut her out. So I've kept one pack untouched for me.
I can understand that. If I had my own collection, I would keep a couple of them
Well,
untouched, I guess.
and being the first collection too, it was very special. But I mean, Stamperia did it. I think Stamperia did an amazing job with the collection. Oh, okay. So
So we glue it in. Okay.
yes,
Do you
Anne's
choose
just
the mixed media glue?
mm-hmm.
Okay. So we need to make sure we have lots of glue because
Mm-hmm.
we're going to put a lot of weight on top.
Yes.
Okay, so I see I didn't put enough there. So let's, and like I said, we go cooking show style. So I might have to do adjustment later on to it to make
I
sure.
love that. I love it.
So I'm just going to place glossy gel. So je
Mm-hmm.
rajoute du gel brillant par-dessus. This is going to give me a base to work later on, and it's going to seal my paper. So usually I would go
Mm-hmm.
2 coats of that.
Yes.
Not today. Okay.
Not today.
Not today. No, because I want to, I want to be spending time on what's more important. So if you ever do that, then you don't dry like I do right now.
I
And
love
even
it.
if you dry, because it happens, it's going to be, I don't know if it shows, but it works, or,
Mm-hmm.
there are
Mm-hmm.
bubbles and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Don't worry about it. It's just texture. It's
I
extra
love it.
texture.
I
So
love it. So, okay, quickly, are you going to use your heat tool?
not the one you think I'm going to be using.
Okay,
But
okay,
I can.
okay. Wait. So, we were talking about heat guns, and Stephanie mentioned hers, and I said, "Show me." And I have to show you. Now, this is where size does matter.
Did I
Stephanie, you want
show
to?
it now?
Yeah, because size matters.
So
It
if I
is
use
tiny.
that right now, I'll likely burn everything and make extra texture of bubbles. I gotta want to make my life a little bit easier this morning. Okay, so
I
I'll just
really
go
need
with.
one of those. Like, really need one of those. I loved it. I couldn't stop laughing. So this is the one time I will say size matters is when
So
you've got your tools.
can you mute? I'll just heat it up a
Yeah.
little bit. It's just a hair dryer, so.
Okay. Well, hang on. What have I done? Yep. Yes. Okay. Nope. Let me press it again. I kept pressing it, wasn't working, but I was too quick for the button. Okay. Beautiful paper. Thank you. Stamperia did an amazing job with the papers for this collection. Yes, that is a big mama. That's why I wanted to show you, because I wasn't quite prepared when she mentioned how big her heat gun was. So, okay, gosh, that was quick.
Good.
That was very quick.
Not dry. It's dry enough.
Oh,
Dry enough.
I like your style. Oh, Emily, you have one of those? I'm taking it from your house. She's got a heat gun like yours, Stephanie. I'm taking it. I found one.
Okay. Well, maybe I won't bring you to my house then.
You may have to check my bags before I leave. No, anyone watching this, I am not a kleptomaniac. Just so everyone knows, I ask before I take every time. Okay, so we have one of the stencils.
Yeah, I have one of these stencils, and what I did is I used the jellyfish as the center background part, but I also used the corals And please let me know if I'm off cam. Just so
No,
that.
you're perfect. No, you're perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to be using some of the paints. Mostly those that are, the Song of the Sea colors, but also,
Oh
I'm a
my
girl.
gosh,
I'm working for à la carte. So I need pink.
you've written them down.
À la carte,
Oh,
c'est rose. Donc, on va utiliser aussi du rose.
Stephanie. I love it. It is a very romantic language from us listening to it.
Yeah. I could do it all in French, but then interacting with you would be a bit more difficult.
That's fine. I'll just smile and nod. That's like
good. That works.
I can pretend that I know what you say. Actually, I have Google Translator on my phone. I could give that a try if we need to.
Oh, so yeah, translating in the app it translates, yeah.
Well, I think so. I haven't quite tried it yet. While I was in Europe, I downloaded Spanish, Greek, and Hungarian, and I forgot until the last day that I was in Spain that I had it. So didn't use it.
Okay. So what I'm doing is just to give a bit more of interest than just the wood that I'm gonna have on the thing. So it doesn't really matter how, which color. I'm trying to do the flowers in pink, but for everything else, I've used the blue and what's the exact name? That's
the Indian
turquoise indien, et puis turtle dove, which would be I don't know, what is that an animal, a turtle dove?
Yes, so it's a bird.
Yeah, okay, so it's really help me guys, c'est quoi une colombe? Okay. Dove is colombe, which is the bird, but turtle is like a turtle. So
okay. Can I ask, are most of the ladies coming to classes, they speak French?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to teach because I'm going to sit there in awe the whole time while everyone's talking.
I'll be translating. We should be fine.
No, more like I will be like a moth to the flame. Just listening to everyone, I'll forget what I'm supposed to be doing.
We'll remind you, don't worry.
You'll be like, snap out of it. Let's get cracking. Let's go.
Time. Look at the time. You won't have enough time.
Just throw snow on my face to wake me up. It'll be all good.
Yeah, well, snowball you or something. Okay. Let's go. And so for the jellyfish, I've used I had used on the first project, I had used something like volume paste with purpurina. But then I found in my stash, I found some cream paste. So like silver cream paste.
Yes.
Really, you use whatever you have.
Absolutely.
Okay. Or you go to à la carte. You buy more. That's okay.
Correct. Yes. So online and in store, you can go and shop to your heart's desire.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's be generous. And some of my ladies, they'll freak out because my stencil is not clean. It won't be. Donc, pas de panique. Ça marche pas, ça coule. C'est pas grave.
Okay, so the paste that Stephanie is using is the cream paste in the silver.
Yes, it's here. Okay.
You know, I actually don't have that color.
Sorry, I don't have what?
I don't have that one. I have the normal cream paste. I don't have the other colors.
You see, and that's the fun of lives, is that it's a bit too runny for my taste. So let's try this again.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, This is why you seal your projects before you start any mixed media. Because if you
Yeah.
did that on just paper, it's stuck on. Oh, okay.
That's it. You
Now
have
you're
another
talking.
big opportunity to do better.
Now you're talking my language. Volume paste. Yes.
So let's try that again. I thought save time, you see, and I'm not saving time at all. So this is what we go through when we do a project, right? I'm not the only one like this, please.
Oh, no. When I used to do YouTube videos, people would say, can you do live? I'm like, no, because you don't see how many times I put something on, take it off, move it, put it back where it was. So this is normal. Hi, Carlos.
Okay.
Hi, Karen.
We'll edit this at the end, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Absolutely. I'll cut it.
Okay, so let's try this with volume pasted. I just went with the white because I'll put some halo paste on top anyway.
Ooh.
I'm happy with it.
Look at that.
And you see, it's not perfect because there are bumps in my. Doesn't matter.
But you know what? When you are, let's say, snorkeling or diving, nothing's perfect because you've got the currents, you've got everything else happening under the ocean. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just means he's moving. Hi, Denise.
Woo-hoo. Okay, so that's going to be clean enough for now.
Yep. I like your style.
Usually I would get up and go to the sink, but I said cooking style show. They don't do dishes, so not today. Okay,
not today.
So this has now some, paint, and the jellyfish is going to be drying. So I'll put that aside, and I will show you how we did the wood finish.
Yes. So I just want to say Vicky Papuano is in the house. So hello, Vicky. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Miss you. I did all our reels today, as you saw, and it brought back many memories of our travels over the last 2.5 weeks. Hey, Tina. Oh, I'm excited to see this part.
So this is the mold from the collection. This one, I'm sorry, I don't have the numbers, or it has a very nice wood planks. Okay. We also used, I said we because I had help molding.
Yes.
So we use shells. I used the adventure badge, the lantern, and I'm sorry if I don't use the right names in English. I'm French speaking gal.
No,
and
your English is perfect.
And some bottles from the collection. So as you can see, I love the molds. So use resin, and then when you use resin, it's white. So Christelle poured the molds. Anne came and black gessoed everything. You should have seen her mat afterward. That was funny. I used chocolate earth. No, that's earth. I used chocolate. Where's chocolate? Believe me, I use chocolate.
I use chocolate somewhere. Hi,
chocolate
Catherine.
is gone. And then I used Indian turquoise and spring green.
Oh.
And I'm going to be heavily dry brushing them.
Okay, so Christelle has said something. I don't know what it says. And less encore in stock, Susie.
Anne les encore. Okay, Anne les encore en stock means she still has them in stock, and she's talking to Susie, who's probably asking about molds or
Excellent.
something. I don't know what it is.
Very nice. It sounded a whole lot nicer
So we
when you
still have
said.
stock of whatever Susie was asking. On encore du
Okay,
stock.
so it could be the molds. Now, the molds I know have been selling very, very well. So if you find a store that still has the silicone molds, I suggest you go buy, because once they're gone, they're gone. Just so everyone knows. Oh, so you're blending both colors.
Yeah, it's faster, but I did use it like this at the beginning too. Because, we're just going to cover it all anyway.
Yes.
So, and I think it makes, in the water, if you're in the water, you have all those greens and blue, and you have the moss and the algae and whatnot.
The patina.
It's not going to be like blue there and green here. It's just going to mix it all together. And it's called mixed media, right? So let's have fun. And for most of my wood part, I don't know if it shows on camera, but the center is kind of darker.
Yes, we can see that.
It's because I didn't dry brush it. Simply. That's all.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be all the same color. Just make sure you do the sides.
Yes.
As well, because, that's the mold, and everything in the algae will come from the exterior. So I'm going to say that in French now.
Yeah, absolutely.
J'ai utilisé Spring Green Indian Turquoise pour faire un dry brush sur le bois. Donc, quand on pense à de l'eau, l'océan, la mousse, les algues et tout ça, c'est pas une partie bleue, une partie verte et puis complètement séparée. Alors, ce que je fais, c'est que j'utilise les deux couleurs sur mon pinceau et je lui vais comme ça. Et je laisse le centre plutôt brun et bien foncé, ce qui va me donner l'effet qu'on a ici, que c'est plus centre. La mousse arrive de l'extérieur. So, now that this is done, it's almost dry already because it's dry brush. I'm going to be removing this because earlier I put my fingers in it and too much.
It wouldn't be mixed media if we didn't stick our hand in something.
So now we're going to get out the big guns. I'm going to bring in all the parts that we've pre-colored. Once again, thanks to Christelle. She did an amazing job on the shells. Look at that. I mean, if it had been me, it would have been, I was almost reluctant to put brown on it, but that's it.
Gorgeous.
We'll do it anyway.
The shell mold is actually real. Look, all the silicone molds are my favorite, but the detail that these molds have are amazing.
Amazing, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. I have my little box of goodies right beside here. So I have 2 bottles, this. Okay, so most of it has been pre-painted. Maybe I want to add a little bit of interest on this one. So I'll add the bronze, which is very shiny. Okay.
It's a really good, for Allegro paint, the metallic is fantastic.
This one is now going to be metallic.
I love it. Now it looks more patinaed, which is fantastic.
There you go.
No mistakes.
When I give class at the store, I say there's no mistake, it's just opportunities. So let's make donc pas d'erreur, juste des opportunités de s'améliorer. Donc what I do is I come and I highlight the gears, because the gears at one point probably were metallic of some sort.
Yes.
And then let's highlight it a little bit like this. gears mainly. That's good. And then I'm going to bring in some blue, which is blue. Oh,
Blue. Yes.
it's just blue.
Simple blue.
Okay. I'm a bit disappointed with the name of this color. You could have tried better.
I mean, with so many other blues and all their fancy names, I guess blue is a little underrated. Just blue.
Okay.
Wow, that really pops.
And, like, don't need to be perfect. Why? Because we're going to cover it in vintage paste. So let's do that. So this is going to dry.
Yes.
I'm just going to move it a bit aside and I'll finish with this one. Let's go with the vintage paste, which is what blends it all together and gives it this rich brown patina. Donc le vintage paste, which is right. Vintage paste.
Yes.
Vintage antiquing paste. Sorry, that's Antonis, I guess.
He brought that out 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Yeah. And it does wonder when you want to go something aged. The only thing is that it needs turpentine or paint thinner or something.
Oh, well, so actually, just if you want to come to this class, I can teach you another way to use it.
Oh, well, I'll be there. You know that because I'll translate.
Absolutely. Okay. So let me get to the did you want to say that in French?
Yes.
About
Donc, vintage paste, je vais utiliser ça. C'est à base d'huile. Alors, ça a besoin de well, what's turpentine in French? Térébenthine ou
Don't ask me. I was just sitting here like, man, oh man.
So I use diluant peinture inodore, like it's odorless.
Ooh.
That's good. And I'm gonna I don't like how thick it is. So I'm thinning it down quite a bit.
Yep. Okay. So Kathy, bonjour.
Bonjour, Cathy.
Catherine, hello. Madeline, yes, perfection is boring. I agree. Anne says you're forgetting the leather mist.
Yes, I am. Merci.
Thanks, Anne.
Because that's true. And we had her spray everything with leather. Thanks, Anne. Good thing you're there. And I have all of my steps right here, but I don't
follow them. Notes are overrated as well.
It says leather on top. So this, if you're going to use this technique, buy like 6 of those. Okay. Let's buy 6 of those. And now be ready. It's going to be, actually, I don't think I did leather on those, but let's do it. Okay.
I mean, when in doubt, just spray it. You can always baby wipe it before it dries.
Soak it. On les noix. Completely.
So, Aquacolor is a water-based spray, but it dries permanently. So if you make an error, you can clean it up before it dries. Once it's dry, it's on there.
I'm going to need to dry now, Farrel.
Sure. Yes. Let me. Yeah. I'll mute you now. Go to town. So yes, it is a good mist. So just a little pointer. Just because Shirley has just said great tutorial, I just remembered. So with the Aquacolor sprays, yes, they are water-based, but if you don't clean your spray nozzles, it will clog and you'll have to buy new ones. So if you're going to use them, and it's hard to remember, I am the worst person for it, but try and clean them once you are done. Just with water. I get a little cup full of water and dunk it in and squirt it until no spray comes out. So just a little tip, because I have a few bottles behind me right there where a few of them have clogged because I'm lazy. And I so love to do this part. I cannot forget it. Look, we are very grateful that you reminded us, aka Stephanie, that she missed a step. So thanks, Anne. The seashells are very, very cool. Like I said, the mold is so detailed. So the silicone molds, Stephanie said that she used resin, which is 9 times out of 10 what I use. You can use air dry clay in them. You can use Stamperia's ceramic powder. That also works in it. Trying to think what else. There is I many years ago used to use a hot glue gun to put it in the mold, which is okay. Just if you're going to use a heat gun, be careful because you will remelt the glue. But it's another way to use the molds. Yes, Kathy, I agree. Clogged bottles are the worst. And like I said, I'm just lazy. So 9 times out of 10, I forget to clean them. But if you remember, clean them and they'll work fine every time. Let me see. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Hi, Kat. Oh, Catherine, you're sweet. So I'm actually in Texas the weekend before. I'm only teaching at one store this year, and it is at Little Craft Place in Spring, Texas. Weekend is the 9th to the 10th of March. I also have another video because the classes aren't the same. Well, we're minus a few classes. So I'll be posting videos. So just keep an eye out on my Facebook page, but only 2 places for this stint. And that is Spring, Texas, and then Quebec City.
Okay. So now that it's somewhat dry, c'est presque sec. J'aurais pu enlever plus de leather avant que ça sèche, mais j'aime bien la couleur. I could have wiped it more, but I like it. So I just dried it like this. It's dry enough. I'm sorry for the glare, but it's going to make the cleanup much easier after. I'm just going to throw it out. So, okay. Now, did I forget something? Anne, est-ce que j'ai oublié quelque chose?
She just said before that she loved the mist, and that's why she reminded you, but she hasn't said yet if you've missed another step.
No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure. Pretty confident. So, antiquing paste now. Breathe now, because you might be shocked. Prendre une grande respiration, parce que vous allez peut-être avoir un choc. So that's nice like this. It already looks nice. But I'm going to be doing this to it now.
Everyone does that in classes. The minute you say, and they go, all of it? Yes, all of it.
What is she doing?
Yes. And you can see the pure panic in their faces, which sometimes brings me joy because they're panicking, but then afterwards they go, oh, okay, it wasn't so bad. I know, isn't that mean? I shouldn't be so mean. Okay, so Anne, thank you very much. There is a link. Make sure you head over. Again, I showed the classes at the very start very quickly, but I do have a video and I will be tagging Anne and the store, and you can go online and book your place for the classes. And it will be my first time in Canada, so I'm very excited.
And snow.
I know.
Real snow. Hold on.
It's
losing a little
still
bit.
there. But it's still there.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because it knows I'm watching and it wants to stay for as long as it can. I can't wait. So Anne said, I was panicked when Steph put the vintage paste on, LOL. So the first time when you put it on, she was panicked. But the result is amazing. Charmaine, I'm feeling your pain because I have just come from winter and it was absolute bliss to having a heat wave. Like even I turned the cold water tap on today and it was still hot and I left it running for a good couple of minutes and it wasn't getting cold. So I will try to bring snow back for you.
Good luck.
Well,
you'll need some pretty good cooler for that.
I know. Maybe I'll just take a photo for you, Charmaine.
Okay. Getting there.
All good. So the vintage paste, just so everyone is aware, it does take a few days to completely dry. So when you're using the paste, even in a class, sometimes people freak out because they do a little at a time, but you can actually cover the whole project and come back a couple of hours later and do the next technique that Steph is going to do. But it takes a couple of days to completely dry. So you can come back, after a day or so if it needs fixing, your project.
I'm gonna be translating that, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Donc, le vintage paste, ça prend quand même un bon moment, même quelques jours avant d'être complètement sec. Alors, ça permet justement là, de faire comme je viens de faire, c'est-à-dire de tout couvrir. Et puis, je pourrais revenir même demain et encore le travailler. Mais là, j'attendrai pas à demain. We're not going to be waiting for a couple of days for it to dry right now.
No.
That would be too much airtime.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure everyone would love it, spending 48 hours with us.
And just wipe it off.
Yeah. So you're using a baby wipe?
Baby wipe, ouais. Neigette pour bébé. And you don't want to take too much off because that's the beauty of it. But yeah. So, might as well take it from the tube and put it there. But
yes, but it gets into all the nooks and crannies, and
the result would be,
well, this way you can. Oh my gosh, I just had the word in my head, but I keep thinking of you speaking in French. It's throwing me off. Control.
What do you want to say?
Control. Huh? I know. I've just had a brain fart. You can control how much paste you take off by using the baby wipe. That's what I wanted to say. It just wasn't coming out. Hi, Hetty. Look, you're late, but we're still here. It's fine. You can still see what we're doing now. And like you said, you can watch the replay. So thank you for popping in.
We've decided on a 3-hour live, right, Farrel? That was it? 3 hours?
A 3-hour live? Absolutely. I don't need to sleep. I'm still like running on empty. What's today?
I took the whole morning off. I have time.
Are you serious? Good on you.
Yeah.
Denise. So I am coming to Quebec on the 16th, 7th. Hang on, let me check my notes. Sorry.
So
15th,
à Québec? Yeah. À Québec, le 15, 16 et 17 mars. I have the notes somewhere.
But again, I will post a video tomorrow. You will see my face I tried to speak slowly and clearly, and I'm showing the projects. So I will do that
So
tomorrow.
I'll say that in French because I don't think I said about your project in French yet.
Sure.
While I wipe,
yes.
I can do that. I can multitask kind of. Alors, Farrel viendra à la boutique à la carte à Québec les 15, 16 et 17 mars. En début de live, elle a montré les 5 cours qu'elle va offrir. C'est tous des projets vraiment magnifiques. Comme vous avez pu le voir, Farrel, you can say bonjour. Yes.
Bonjour and merci and oui. That's it.
Donc,
and if I remember
so I'll
correctly,
be translating. Je vais faire la traduction des cours lorsque Farrel sera là. Et puis, il y a dans les commentaires déjà un lien pour vous inscrire. Reste la place. Vous êtes les bienvenus. Et puis, Farrel va aussi faire une publication où il y aura les liens pour les cours. Okay, I think I summed it up.
Thank you very much. You know, you could say whatever you want, and I'd just smile because it's so beautiful. I'm trying to remember. So my mum, way back in the day, when you had to buy cassettes, she bought cassettes, for French, to learn how to speak French. So we were very young, and I remember her telling us a few words. Now, I don't think it went very far, and I think that's why I don't know it. But I remember the is la. Is that correct? Like la chair, the chair. Is that right?
And what is it?
No.
Repeat?
Forget it. It's all good. I was
Well, it's just that, like I said, I don't have my sound is for some reason this morning the sound is not coming out very loud, and I can't. I can understand that. Maybe someone in the comment will help.
Or maybe I'm just making up my own words here. I'm gonna see. I can't promise anything to find some words before I come in like a month and a half. But I can't promise much. So
okay. So
okay. So I was right. La is the. Okay.
There is perfect. La. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
Okay. So don't forget to clean your brush when you work with that. Otherwise, it's gone forever or so. Okay, I'm going to need to dry a little bit because it's unmanageable.
Going to take a couple of days to dry. So I will mute you. You just give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Okay. Catherine, so Adonis is very busy. He is working now. If I remember correctly, I think this weekend he's in the Netherlands teaching. And then I think he was in Frankfurt last weekend at the show. So I'm pretty sure it's the Netherlands this weekend. Okay. Oh, so you're learning French too. Like I said, I don't think I can promise many words, but we can have fun. Sue, hello. Okay. I'm going to need pronunciation on that one because I will use that all the time. It is the Australian accent. We have the worst accent. Actually, no, not the worst. I have heard another one that I won't mention. But everyone else's accents sound amazing. Oh, okay. She's right. Because she's quick. Okay.
Okay. Usually I have a very nice silicone craft mat, which I loaned to my daughter.
Oh.
While it's drying, pendant que ça sèche, on va venir recoller les bouts. We're gonna stick it again. I was not generous enough with the glue. So let's go with that.
It's one of those, like, some people are a little scared to use too much, but if you don't use enough, then it won't adhere. It's with the mixed media glue, and especially with the cardstock because it's thicker.
So I'll bring back the stencil, and I'm going to be trying to place it where it was or so. Yes, no. Yes, no. Okay.
There, stop,
there you go.
Stop. Yeah.
And I'm going to bring yellow paste. Pink.
Wonderful.
Green. And blue. Let's go.
So the halo pastes are actually really, really good when they blend. So I can see there when you're putting it on the stencil, you're doing all three colors.
They blend well, and they give this very shiny finish that will be perfect for a jellyfish. Donc, les Hello Paste se mélangent très, très bien. Ils sont très brillantes, même si, when you look at it, they don't look shiny, but it dries shiny.
Yes.
Ils se mélangent bien ensemble. So that's one more step here. Let's clean up again. Just a little bit. Don't freak out, guys.
Yeah.
So, Farrel, I don't know how your stamps are, but my stamps looks like my stencils.
Show me. I love checking it. Have you got them there? I want to see.
I don't have time cleaning that. Okay, so that's part of the cooking show. All pieces have their own space. So I don't
I'm
have
excited
to
see how you
worry.
assemble it. Oh my gosh, have you numbered them? Did you put numbers on the back of them?
Yep. Because they're not flat. Okay, that's the
yes.
If I just mold them and I try to piece them together, it wouldn't fit, right? I'd have spaces. Donc, si j'essayais de juste les mouler puis de les assembler, ça ne fonctionnerait pas. Même de l'autre côté, c'est le contraire. Il n'y a pas moyen. So what I did is I took, the big gun.
The big guy came out.
And with the big gun, I'll do that later. You can, this is resin, right? So when you heat it up, you can bend it.
Correct.
So what I did is I bent the ends so they would fit together. Hold on. They have to be in the right direction.
Very smart idea.
Okay. So now I just have to assemble them like this. And I'm going to be framing the top and the bottom first. You could use pretty much any gel medium to glue or mixed media glue. I love this one. Sorry, it's not temporary. But it's quick dry. And it really dries fast. So you could go with a heat gun, but I find the heat gun is not as resilient in time. It tends to unglue. So, and let's be generous in the glue.
So if you're at home and you're doing something like this, you can also use the heavy body glossy gel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only because at home you have time to let it dry. In a live, it's not quite the same as we have the time frame, but you can use the gel, and when you do it, make sure you put a dollop because you want the suction, and that's what holds it. Once it's glued, it's done. But it does take time to dry.
But that's it. You know, when we do a project like this, usually I do it on several days. And so I would walk away, let it dry, and come back.
That's what I mean.
Now,
Like
you've given me 1 hour, and we're now 5 minutes away from the hour. So obviously, I'm not going to make it.
Don't look at the time, Steph. Don't look at the time. Okay, so crafty I am. Yes, you can cut the resin once heated. It has to be soft. Or you can take the resin out before it's completely cured, and while it's still flexible, you can cut. If you have time to sit there and make sure that it's not completely cured. If not, yes, use a heat gun to soften it, but you will have to be quick if you're cutting, depending on how big the mold is.
Yeah, and you know, je vais traduire. La question était, est-ce qu'on peut couper la résine une fois sèche? Alors, oui, c'est possible à condition de la chauffer. Et l'autre solution, c'est de prendre le moule et lorsqu'il vient juste d'être coulé et puis que la résine est encore flexible, on peut la couper et la mettre à la forme qu'on veut. On peut facilement faire des chapeaux, des pots, des ronds avec la résine. Yes, so in this case, we pretty much did the molds flat. They're all flats. And as you can see, they don't exactly look like this. So that is because Christelle, when she poured it, she placed less resin in the mold, and we worked it so that it would look like it's been busted, because that's the look I wanted to have. Donc, on a mis moins de résine dans le moule pour pouvoir faire un effet de brisé là, avec le temps. Donc, on a tout simplement coulé moins de résine. On n'a pas rempli le moule au complet, puis on est venu avec un bâton là, étirer les côtés pour faire cet effet brisé. When I first thought of the project, I wanted to have, you know, like I wanted to use your collection, and I wanted to have this feeling of being in a boat looking in the ocean, but through a hole that would have been, you know, busted or exploded or something.
Which is such a cool idea. And like Sue has said, great idea. Kathy said, wow, what a great idea. And I can remember when we were messaging and I was in Doha. So I was on my way home and Steph was like, I've got this idea. And she was explaining it. I'm like, wow. And then today when I saw it, I was like, that is such a cool idea.
Such a cool idea. I have these ideas, but it takes more than an hour. So apologies, ladies. For
those of you that have seen when I create, I'm always asking how much time have we gone over, because I know I never get it done in time. So
I'm gonna be showing now how I because if I bring back the original, as you can see, maybe here, you know, there's room under the wood for the shattered effect. So right now I have all these pieces of wood that are very, very straight. So I'm gonna be taking out the big tool. For real.
Okay. I'm excited.
Let's see if it's really too noisy or not.
Okay, I'll have my finger on the radio.
That's how I'm going to be using it. I won't hear you though.
Nope, it's all good.
So I'm going to be warming it up. So this is a paint stripper. It's a little bit higher than your heat gun, but you'd
Yeah.
be able to do the same with your heat gun.
Mm-hmm.
And that allows me to easily bend.
Wow, actually, I think I might have a paint stripper in the garage.
Yeah, that's not something you'd have in your craft room. Go elsewhere to look for one.
No, I remember. I think I bought it because I was doing some DIY furniture stuff when we first moved in, and I think I bought one because that's only taking a couple of seconds, which is fantastic. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here for ages using a heat tool, especially an embossing one. We'd be there for ages. Sue, you are too funny, but you know me too well. Regina, it is Songs of the Sea. Thank you, Crafty I Am, for popping that up. So this is the collection that Steph is using. So the papers, the molds, stencils. The halo paste is also part of the collection. Yes, the heat is a lot hotter with the paint stripper. Like, that's awesome. I just love this idea. Very, very cool. So if you are looking to see what is in the collection, you can go onto Stamperia's website. Now the store, we also had a link. Let me see if I can find the link for the products.
Okay. So I'm doing, obviously I'm going quickly right now, but you can take as much time as you want. And when I do the original project, what I actually did is that as soon as I was molding one piece of wood, I would come and put already the shell underneath so it would kind of hold it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I did it. So let's, another shot of glue here. And I'm going over the sides. Je dépasse. For more natural finish. Pour un fini plus naturel. If it was like right straight here, you wouldn't have the same impression.
Yes. So can I just ask, your base, what size is that you adhered the paper to?
The canvas?
Yes.
It's 9 by 12. Okay. Because the wood mold is big. Doing that on a 6 by 6 would have, I wouldn't have enough space to do anything.
It would not work, no. So I just thought if those at home were going to do this project, so they know what size it is. Yeah, it's 9 by 12. Okay, so 9 by 12. And welcome back. That was like the quickest 10 minutes ever. Okay, there you go. Crafty I Am. I can see that in a bathroom. Ship to me, please. Yeah. No, thanks. I'll keep this one. It's my first live with Stamperia. I hope to have more, but so this one I'll keep. Sorry about deception. Okay. There you go. So this is obviously not dry. The glue is not dry. La colle n'est pas séchée. Alors, je vais devoir faire attention lorsque je viendrai mettre les autres éléments sur le projet. So, because the glue is not dry, I have to be extra careful, finishing everything else.
So I don't know if you guys see, and I can't move it much, but the yellow paste has kind of almost dried. So
Mhm.
for me, I know it's glare, there's a glare, but the jellyfish for me is really shiny with the different
Mhm.
mixed colors. So
Mhm.
that's perfect. That's exactly the look I wanted.
So, Steph, you've got a bidding war on your hands because Sue has said it's a lot cheaper to ship to her because she's in Ontario. So she
Did we
wants
talk about price? No, it's a matter of price.
she thinks it's cheaper to ship that project to her because she's closer to you than what Crafty I Am
Oh,
is.
okay.
So I
But
think there's going to be a bidding war. We could
oh,
have
you know
fun with
what? I should make more and then auction them. I'll do that.
Yes, I
Because
think
one is
so.
for me, one is for the store.
I mean, we
Yeah.
could we could
So
start a business.
in the collection, you have a couple of package of die cuts. For
Yes.
this project, I only use the one with the mermaids.
Mhm.
They are opposite, so they're not identical, right?
Yes.
They're mirror.
Mhm.
So obviously, the second project will not be exactly like this one, but let's be creative, right?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, if you're keeping both of them, you don't want them both to be exactly the same.
No,
And
exactly.
Sue just said the store doesn't need one.
Ah.
I think they really want your project.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So, she's very beautiful, isn't she?
She is. She is a
So
warrior.
take a big breath again, please.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Off with her tail.
Yeah, I did it.
Look,
I
you
did
know
it.
what? I've cut her tail so many times that she's used to it. It grows back.
It grows back.
Yeah.
Well, but like this, it's like I can make
Two
that
mermaids.
there are two of them,
Yeah, which
you
is
know?
perfect. Yes.
So I mean, I give her company by cutting her tail, but I know, if you taught any mixed media class, cutting element
Ah.
is always a shock to everyone attending.
Mm.
So that's
Look,
why I
if
wanted
you
you to take a
double
big
your
breath.
supplies,
Okay.
perfect. I
In
think
my
it's great.
project like this, I mean, we're in nautical world, and I
Yeah.
know you guys have fishnets in
Mhm.
mini chip border, whatever you call it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, I still prefer the old cheesecloth.
There's something about texture, and you've gotta
Yeah.
have it. So I'm with
So
you. I love the cheesecloth.
so this is cheesecloth with colored with leather and aquamarina.
Mhm.
Donc, c'est du coton à fromage coloré avec leather et aquamarine pour faire l'effet du filet à poisson. So, there you go. I'm just going to cut pieces. Remember, we're in the ocean. Everything moves.
Mhm.
Nothing is straight. It's normal to not be perfect. Okay. So I want the cheesecloth to be going underneath the planks. So maybe you
Mhm.
notice that I put glue only in the
Yeah.
center. So
Mhm.
that would allow me to easily bring in the elements underneath.
Mhm.
I
Did
have
you
to
did
be
you wanna
careful
relay
because
that in French?
in French, yeah. J'ai mis la colle, puis d'ailleurs, c'est pas fini de coller. Là. J'ai mis la colle vraiment juste au milieu des, des planches de bois pour me permettre de venir mettre des éléments en dessous. Donc là, on a le coton à fromage. Après ça, il va y avoir les coquillages et les chipboards. Thank you for the reminder of French
That's
speaking.
okay. I just didn't want them to miss out because sometimes it's hard when we're doing lives to remember to translate.
Yeah, because I have to work too.
Well,
I
actually,
still have to
it's
craft.
harder for you because not only are you crafting, you have 2 languages in your head. So you're speaking to me in English, but then translating in French. I mean, that's a lot of work.
It's doing good. I mean, my brain is not overheating yet
Well,
because
that's good.
I have snow here still.
Oh my gosh, it's still there. And what's that? An
Okay.
hour. So you would have brought it in, it was like, what, 10 minutes before the live, 15 minutes before the live?
I went to 8:30, but I put it in the freezer, which is right beside
Oh, you
my.
did. It's doing very well to stay frozen. I'm very impressed.
Okay. So obviously, understand that when I do a project like this, I do it on several days, as I said. And so I would take my time and place everything, the way I want it, which is not what I'm doing right now. And you see, everything still moves. So it's like on a real ship.
As the tide moves, so does the ship.
Tide is coming in.
So Anne just said, I think Farrel wants to hear Steffi speak French. So
I can
when
finish it in French, Je peux très bien finir en français pour le reste. Là, à partir de maintenant, vous allez voir Farrel, she's gonna freak out.
Oh my God.
Elle va capoter. Mais elle aura bien le temps d'entendre du français quand elle viendra à la mi-mars nous donner 5 magnifiques cours. J'espère que vous serez là. Je vais faire la traduction. Alors, si vous n'êtes pas complètement confortable en anglais, ne vous inquiétez pas, on sera là pour vous aider avec ça. How did I do?
Pardon, were you talking to me then? I kind of lost track of time.
When I speak English, you can be pretty sure I'm talking to you.
I am in awe. I know you could I can see how these classes are going to go. We're going to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Okay, so let's bring in the shells. Hopefully they'll be a bit dry.
Mm-hmm.
So this goes here.
Now, there is a comment that I've just popped up. You're better off to read it because with my accent, it will not sound the same.
Ben oui, Martine, il faut que tu viennes. So Martine is, as I said, very important in the boutique. She's essential. She does all the POs.
Yes.
And she said, I'm giving her the incentive to come to the class. And I said, she has to come.
Even if you just come say hello. I'd be happy with that.
She doesn't live right next to the boutique. She lives away.
Oh my gosh. Now Sue's saying something in French. And all I can see is my name. That is it.
J'espère qu'il va y avoir une belle tempête de neige. Sue which is that there'll be snowstorm for you when you come. Sue, elle vient mi-mars. On aura peut-être la tempête de la Saint-Patrick. Maybe St. Patrick's snowstorm.
Actually, I think Anne did mention that normally around about that time of year, you have a snowstorm. And I said I was happy with a snowstorm. You won't hear me whinging.
So bring your boots.
I know. So I told Steph this morning, I have snow boots. I'm going to have to blow the dust off them. But what I wore in Europe is not quite appropriate. We even had ice and we were kind of skating, but my boots weren't the best. So I'm going to bring my snow boots, and I bought a new fur hat. I'm bringing that. And my gloves are still good, and my coat's just going to have to do.
But I saw the coat you had in a video you posted today for you, last night for me. It should be fine for mid-March. I wouldn't worry about it.
No, it is. I have to admit, Okay. Like I said, in Budapest, I think we got to -2 and I was warm and it is waterproof. So it does the job. But I really want a fluffy hood, like a roof, like an Eskimo fluffy hood. But it was really hard to find because it's coming towards the end of winter in Europe and I couldn't find one. It'll do what I have.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We'll keep you warm. We'll bring you full of activities and stuff that you won't have time to be cold.
Well, as Anne just said, I can't wait to see you, Farrel. I can't wait to meet you too. She said, we will take you around the city for sure in the snowstorm. Can't wait. I think everyone here knows how much I love the snow.
So. There you go. Let's do a couple of finishing touches. Maybe this here. Let's not make her stuck in that fishnet. Come on. That's not nice.
Don't think she'd like to be stuck in the fishnet.
You think she'd like that?
Well, you know what? She could.
I guess she's been stuck on a fishnet on many, many other projects.
I was going to say, yes.
So not in mine. She's going to be free floating here.
Let me see. I'm trying to figure out if I've put her in a fishnet yet. I don't think I have.
No. With that, let's have fun with this. The contour.
Yes, the contour liners.
She needs some sparkle. Donc, on va mettre du contour qui est du brillant. Let's sparkle her a little bit.
And yes, please, if you don't mind popping the link up again for the classes. So for those of you that are joining us now, I have been blessed with the opportunity to go to Quebec City to teach for Anne in her store classes. So Anne's going to put the link up again from her website. Here we go. Thank you very much. So 15th, 16th, and 17th of March. Cannot wait. Very excited.
And finishing touches. Let's
green halo paste.
Halo paste, yeah, because she's, you know, she's a mermaid. She should be.
Yeah.
She should be shiny.
Shiny. I love a good shine.
And don't forget her friend here up there. She needs to shine as well. There you go. And then more. That's blue. Donc, du Halo Paste pour rendre de la brillance. You know, you saw I cheated, right? I did not glue my stuff, but
I didn't
glue later.
And I was like, maybe I missed that when I was going through the comments. I wasn't going to say anything.
And I'll also put glue on, not glue, but Halo Paste on the shells, like in a finger dry brush type.
Which will look amazing up against the dark brown.
Yep.
So with the Halo Paste, just so you all know, you don't have to have it on black. So if you have watched any of the videos that I have done, black, because it is so dark, the colors do pop with the Halo Paste, but you can use any dark color. So whether it's a dark green, a dark blue, a brown, burgundy, I'm trying to think off the top of my head now, any other colors. But as long as it's dark, the Halo Paste will pop. Yes, you've got the best person doing the job. Stephanie's fantastic.
Merci, Anne. Merci.
Love
and thanks
her.
For the opportunity this morning. That was very fun.
I'm so glad that you were willing to do it, and hopefully we can do more together.
So that's you know, I would leave it like this. I guess I had somewhere I had planned to put the name of the ship, which I did on the first one. So that's the result that is already dry. I can show.
Down the bottom corner. So let me.
So that's it. Star of the Sea right here.
Perfect.
And then it's always tough on camera to see the yellow paste and stuff. You don't see
But will you take a photo of it and share it in Stampers Worldwide?
Yes, we'll do that.
That would be great if you could. And that way people can see it and when they're watching the live again.
Yeah.
So we've got, so Crafty I Am says love, love, love. Thank you very much.
Merci tout le monde. Oui, un projet fantastique. Anne says there's, yeah, all the story behind it. Yeah, there's quite a bit of a story. It's an adventure. You see, it says right here, it's an adventure. I'm very happy to be part of it. Très, très heureuse de faire partie de cette aventure. And looking forward to see you, Farrel, on March 15 mars à la boutique à la carte pour une magnifique fin de semaine de cours avec Farrel. She'll be traveling from far, far, far away.
Yes, yes.
Should I switch my camera?
Yes. So what we'll do, I will take you out, then you can flip it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I think, look, like we said, it was an adventure to get to this point, but Steph did an amazing job with her project. So she will post photos in Stampers Worldwide because the project is amazing and the idea and everything about it I love, and it shows Songs of the Sea perfectly. So I'm very grateful. So thank you very much, Steph. So we will, while she's doing that. Here she is. Okay.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay.
This way.
So I just want you to see the comments now that you're facing me. So Crafty I Am.
Wow.
I sent lots of hearts and hundreds.
Merci.
Sue. She's not going to give up. I give her credit for trying. I think that's hilarious. So Valeria's got beautiful project.
Merci, Valeria.
Wow. Kathy.
That's a heart. That's nice. Merci, Martine.
Okay, I'm glad you knew.
Merci.
Lovely creation. Beautiful. I mean, it's just, I could sit here for ages going through.
You know, one thing that I'd like to say, and that I say in most of my classes, is that, you know, when you look at the end, the project once done, it seems very complicated, and people that are not used to mixed media might think that I can't do that. That's way too, you know, I can't do that. I can't draw something. Well, guess what? I can't draw anything. It's a step by step. It's like a recipe. It's like a protocol in the lab. It's really a step by step. And I haven't yet found a student that was not happy at the end of the class by following. We cut it down to very tiny steps. So I guess, Farrel, you do the same.
I'm going to say, I'm going to give credit to you because it'll be your teaching that eases people. Because I agree, mixed media, and I say the same thing, it freaks a lot of people out. I'm not going to lie, it does. And I can see pure panic on people's faces when they first come to class.
Yeah.
But like you said, at the end of it, they are so happy and proud with what they've made. So, for example, that looks complicated, but it's actually not because we break it down in steps. So you might look at it and go, there's no way I could get that done. Yeah, there is. So I think for you and your students, it just shows how well of a teacher you are that your students are happy with what they
Thank
create.
you.
And it
Can
shows
I
in the
say that?
life.
Can I just say the
Yes.
same? Not about the compliment, but everything. You see, you make me blush. I have pressure now. Ce que je disais, c'est que même si un projet mixed média, ça peut sembler pas épeurant, mais intimidant parce que vous en avez jamais fait. Il y en a qui me disent, ouais, mais je suis même pas capable de dessiner un bonhomme allumette. Moi non plus, je suis pas capable de dessiner. Mais moi, je vous invite vraiment à venir prendre les cours parce que dans les cours de mixed média, il n'y a rien de complexe. C'est toutes des petites étapes qu'on sépare. Et puis, à date, en tout cas, si c'est le cas, écrivez-moi en privé, là. Mais je pense pas qu'il y ait aucun de mes étudiants qui soit sorti d'un cours non satisfait de son projet. Donc, tout le monde est vraiment capable. Prenez le temps, essayez. Je vous invite vraiment à essayer ça, c'est super. So take the time and try it out. You might not have all all of the products exactly or whatever. You have to make the first step, try it out, try it with whatever you have at home.
Yep.
Ask question on social media is full of inspiration. Farrel, you do stories and videos and lives like today. I think it's amazing. So just guys, go out there and try it.
Oh, you're just the sweetest. And you
and come and see us mid-March.
Yes. So
in Quebec City. Yeah.
We're going to do one more plug because the ladies are probably sick of hearing it, but I don't care because I want your butts on those seats while I'm there. So Quebec City, a la carte scrapbooking, 15th, 16th, and 17th. You can go onto their website. I will do links tomorrow because I did a video showing class 1. So like this. Then another class.
They're just so beautiful. Wow.
And then last one. So this one I actually recreated because she went missing. So today I recreated her.
This is so beautiful. I can't wait to see how you do that skirt.
Look, out of all of them, this one, like I said, I've taught it so I've done Christmas Queen, Cosmos Queen, and I have not had one student walk away disappointed. When they find out how I do this, it's like, no. I'm like,
I can't wait.
So this is a good class. So it is a 12-inch tag, but lots of technique. So remember,
my kind of class.
Book in. Lots of technique in all classes. So remember 15th, 16th, and 17th. I will be there. Cannot wait. And I think I'm getting close. No, I'm not. The comments. Okay, very quickly, I'm going to click on the comments just so that we're not missing anyone.
Hey, merci tout le monde. Oh, merci Sonia. Very nice.
Thank you, Anne, again for the link down below. I will tag the store in my video explaining.
Come in, Craftyland. Come in. She said she wanted to visit Canada.
You should come. I would love to see you again. Okay. Okay, yes.
So Sue, you're just in Ontario. It's a drive-in. You drive in, come to the class, and then you'll be able to see the project on the wall. I'll win.
You're gonna have to watch her because if she comes, so we need to scan her bags before she leaves.
Well, we'll put it behind the cash register. Like bar.
So you're gonna have to watch for your heat gun or your paint stripper and your project. So you're gonna have to have eyes everywhere if we both get together. And I want to say you're more than welcome. I am so happy that we got together, Steph, that we met. We've been chatting. It's been fantastic. And I really appreciate you coming. Oh my God.
I'll have fresh snow for you. This one is getting it's melting.
I feel like I just want to grab it and just rub it.
It lasted pretty good.
I mean, it did. So that's good snow.
It's real
so yes,
snow.
thank you very much for being here with me today. The project's amazing. I really appreciate it and cannot wait to see you all in March.
That will
So
be fun. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So remember, ladies, book in. Time's ticking, but there's still time. So make sure you book in. And with that, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today, tonight, this afternoon, this morning. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So thank you very much. And with that, I say goodbye.
Merci. Bon matin. Bye.